Hey, what's up, City Refuge family and friends? It is your girl Anna, and I am doing our Sunday recap. Listen, if you were not at church on Sunday, if you were not able to catch that live, I would really encourage you to go back and watch the live. Sunday's service was absolutely dynamic. From the praise and worship, we started singing them traditional songs, and there's just something that happens when you call on the name Jesus. When you call on your healer, your savior, your deliverer, it's just something about that name that really stirred up our church yesterday morning. And so worship was amazing. Thank you to our city praise team. And then after that, we took an opportunity to honor our late great founder, Andrew Bennett Sr., by giving out the Servant Award to the police chief, Chief Jamal Symington. We appreciate his service. We appreciate the things that he is doing for the Bloomington area. And remember what Pastor said. Now look, if y'all get pulled over, drop that name. All you gotta do is drop that name. You don't get out of that ticket. Well, hopefully you got out of your ticket. So it's awesome to honor him. We thank him for coming to our service and fellowshipping with us on Sunday. And then listen, did our pastor not preach on yesterday? It was so amazing. He came from Hebrews 12, the first few verses. And Hebrews 11 is the chapter that we call the faith chapter. And so it talked about, because we have this cloud of witnesses, we can lay aside every weight, lay aside those things that are easily besetting us, that are holding us back, and we can run. Few notes that I took from his sermon yesterday. One was that we are in a race, that everyone is in a race. And within this race, guess what? It doesn't feel good, but you're going to have hiccups. You're going to fall down. You're going to get into things. It could be because of sin. It could be because of the evils of this world. But things are going to happen in this life. But the question you got to ask yourself is, how will you respond when you fall down? How will you respond when you stumble? And so Pastor said, we got to get up and we got to keep running. We have to run with endurance. We have to run with perseverance. We have to run with energy. He even told us, look, we got to get in shape. We got to get in shape, because we're not talking about a physical running. We're talking about a spiritual running. And so as you're getting in shape, you're reading your word. You're joining in community and fellowship. You're praying. You're doing those spiritual disciplines that help to build up your spirit. And then he said we have the greatest example in Jesus. That if you go and read Hebrews 12, it says, keeping our eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher. Because he went on to say, look, if he's in the beginning, he gonna be in the end. He also said we got a few chapters. The chapter I'm still standing. Chapter, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. God is still writing our story. And if he's still writing our story, then we are still in the race. And so be encouraged this week, City of Refuge family. Like I said before, if you did not watch the service, if you didn't get to catch it on the live, if you weren't in the building, I encourage you, go back and watch it. And actually look, if you did watch the service, if you were in the building, I would encourage you, go back and watch the service again. Feel the excitement, the joy of being in relationship with Jesus as a community. So that is your Sunday recap. Peace.